The information presented is for informational purposes only. The opinions expressed are not necessarily the opinions of any Daikin company. This information should not be confused for accounting, legal, medical, or other professional advice. Please seek advice from a qualified professional for any specific questions.
Welcome to the Accelerated HVAC Success Program. My name is Ben Middleton. I'm the National Sales Training Manager for the Goodman, Amana, and Daikin brands. Today, we're joined with Bryan Franz. He is the Daikin Marketing Enablement Manager. That's a mouthful to say there. Bryan, thank you so much for joining us. Tell me a little bit, how in the world did you get into the HVAC industry?
Man, it goes back. So I've been in the industry for almost 9 years.
Okay.
It's really, really weird to think about. So I actually started in the sports industry. I was working in minor league baseball, and met my wife in college, and her dad had been in the industry for almost 20 years. And so as we were dating, really kind of learned about the industry and came to the point that he asked me to come aboard and help his company out, and fell in love with it. Fell in love with technicians, fell in love with really just the technology. I mean, I was the kid who I wouldn't have been able to even tell you where our condenser was at my family home. Like, I just knew the thermostat, right? And so just fell in love with what we were doing for a customer experience, and really built that for technicians. And so that was about 2014. And at the same time, we brought in Daikin. We were one of the original DCPs in Central Florida, and just stuck with the brand. We were about, I would say, 96% Daikin sales.
Okay.
Just really believed in the brand, believed in technology, and fell in love with the culture. I mean, we just really, really loved the Daikin hospitality. So finally, it just got to the point where I wanted to come here. I wanted to come work for them. You know, I was like, I'm ready to make the plunge. And so this position was offered, and I haven't looked back since, to be honest. I mean, marketing enablement has allowed me to be involved with all of our contractors, no matter if it's Daikin, Goodman, Amana, and bring kind of some of that passion, that drive of being a former contractor into their shoes, knowing what they've done to help their business grow. And that's kind of where, you know, some of the stuff we're going to talk about is the Daikin Fit Marketing memberships. So that I'm excited that we get to build stuff for contractors. That's cool.
That is really cool, and we're so glad to have you here. I mean, it's just, when I look around our whole entire organization, it is amazing to me to see how many people that work here at Daikin came from the trades, came from the field, whether they owned a heating and air conditioning business, we're a service tech, we're a comfort advisor, we're a technician. And so all of that field experience coming back to support contractors. But we're here to talk about the Fit Marketing memberships today.
Yep.
So what in the world are they?
So obviously, we want to take a different spin on how we do things. At Daikin, we do things a lot differently than the other manufacturers. And a lot of that is we don't do pay to play. So when we talk about the Fit memberships, it really looks at how do we flip co-marketing on its head. So really, we wanted our contractors to be able to have an opportunity to align with what we're doing on a national level, but also making it affordable for them to be involved with HDTV, the Weather Channel, and what we're doing with those. So we broke those out to be 3 programs. So you have the media membership, and the media membership is your power of association. So we teamed up with Dave and Jenny Mars from Fixer to Fabulous, very popular show, great people, and it's been really exciting to see them engage. It's been a lot different than traditional media buys where you just have the Daikin dealer. They've really been involved on having that power of association. And then we teamed up with the Weather Channel. Nationally, we do the Clean Air Quality Index Score, the Air Quality Index Score, every Monday morning at 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time. And now we're allowing our dealers to be that in their local market. So that's a cool little something different, a different way to do co-marketing. And we made it month to month. We want our dealers to be able to use their accrual program or their accrual funds, and we want them to be comfortable with it. No more big spend. For me personally, as a former dealer, I didn't like the word co-marketing. It was 6 figures. There's no ROI. What am I doing? I may see the commercial, I may not. So we wanted to do something different. So outside of media, then you have marketing and advertising. And we know as a company that a lot of our DCPs don't have a website. And majority of them don't even mention Daikin on their website. So we want to give them an avenue that they can partner with one of our preferred vendors and build a custom DCP forward, fit forward, Daikin forward website that aligns them with our national message, what our goals are, inverterization, fit, so those strategic strategies. And then advertising is the digital play. Really getting involved in pay-per-click, social. I was just with Lawrence Scharf yesterday, and he was saying, 6 out of 10 people go to Google to search for a contractor. If you're on page 2, you're not being found.
Right.
So we want to make sure we have those opportunities available for our contractors to be able to look outside the box. Plus, they've earned it. I mean, the accrual program that we have, they've been able to really couple that to their marketing efforts.
So tell me, how did the memberships perform in the past year?
So this last year was actually really exciting, though it didn't get the signups that I really would have liked. It taught us a lot going forward. The dealers who were involved got to have, there was more excitement around them that I've seen in past co-marketing efforts. They really enjoyed seeing their commercials because we didn't do the standards. As I said, we didn't just do manufacture, Arnold air conditioning. We did, hey, here's Dave and Jenny Mars talking about English Air and what they're doing in their community. So we made it feel more local. So we had 8 contractors in 8 states, and we also had 1 in Canada. So that was a really big success for us to be able to show that, hey, we're not just making programs for the DCPs here in the States, we're also including with our friends up north.
So how were the programs last year different than previous years?
Just that traditional co-marketing.
Okay.
That high spend, that 6-figure, not really knowing what you're going to get out of it. So we changed that up. We hadn't had it for a couple years. So it was time for us to kind of make a performance month-to-month type subscription base, excuse me, that was designed for them. So what's made them different this year is that month-to-month. It's you can go in, if you have the budget for it, say in June, you can sign up in June. I got to clear my throat. So you can sign up in June and you're good to go. And then say you want to turn it off in August, turn it off in August. So we wanted it to be month to month, something that was more affordable for them, budget friendly.
So if I'm a DCP today and I want to sign up for this, can I still sign up for it? And if so, how do I do that?
So for the media program, because of the Daikin's investment within the markets, we can't sign up for the media. We had to do a pre-registration. But for marketing and advertising, those are evergreen. Those programs are currently available on DaikinFitMarketing.com. So if any DCPs that want a custom website or to help with their pay-per-click and social media strategies, that's 100% still available for them. And that's our goal, is we want these to be a year-long program that they can just go sign up for whenever they need the help. Very similar to a lot of what other manufacturers are doing with their programs, but we're just not doing the pay-to-play type approach.
So what kind of exciting things do you have for us coming up in 2024?
Oh man, 2024 is, I'm really, really excited, thrilled for the 2024. We're going to continue focusing on the power of association with HGTV and the Weather Channel. We're working on really integrating Dave and Jenny Mars on what they bring to the table, that contractor relationship, and engaging them more in depth. But we're also going to expand that. We're going to allow the contractor to have a little more customization of their buys. So therefore, they feel like they're more involved. And that, obviously, as a previous contractor, that's really important for me to have that partnership with a manufacturer that I feel comfortable. I'm like, hey, you know what? They actually have my back with my marketing, and they're going to go a long way with it. So we're revamping the website. We're going to maybe have a name change. So we'll have more information about that as it comes out. But I'm pretty excited because I think we're really moving in the right direction, that a contractor now has the ability to go online, sign up for a program, buy into it, and if they run into a problem, we're understanding as a manufacturer, and they can turn it off for now and then jump right back in a couple months.
So outside of this Daikin Fit marketing program, what ways can DCPs or even other contractors of ours and other loyalty programs market with us?
Yeah, so obviously being able to be involved with 3 brands, we want to be able to market with them equally. So I'm hoping eventually we'll have some type of co-marketing for our Mana Advantage dealers. But right now, I would encourage all of our contractors to go to the Partner Link marketing toolkits. So the Daikin marketing toolkit, a Mana toolkit, because what we have there is anything that we're running nationally, television commercials, radio ads, social media posts, we're stripping them back to not be as Daikin. And therefore the contractor can add their logo on there. They can add any information they want, and they get that feel of the brand. But they're not getting, maybe it's a rebate we ran nationally or something. They're not having the exposure to that, but we share our graphics and what we're doing. And I like that approach because now they feel that they have a toolkit designed for them that they can go and design. If they want something for fit, they can go design social media graphics for fit, or just download social media graphics for fit. And that's awesome. You know, and then they can post that on their channels. You know, why not offer that?
So how do these marketing programs help homeowners? How does this support that we provide to our contracting network help the end user?
I think really it goes back to a couple things. With media, it is that power of association. You're looking like a bigger contractor on a local side. So teaming up with HDTV, showing that you have kind of some association. Something neat that Dave did is he actually liked every single contractor that participated in the media program on Facebook and then interacted with them. So if a homeowner made a comment, he was the one replying. That's pretty cool. I mean,
that's really cool.
I kind of geeked out a little bit when I saw that post because I'm like, okay, that's a different affiliation than we've really ever had. So for homeowners on our marketing, you know, it's really just showing, here's our technology, here's what we're doing. The contractor's the one posting it. They're obviously backing the product. Maybe they share something about the warranty. You know, the fact that we have a 12-year labor warranty available through AssureCare is big. You know, so I think with having access to the marketing toolkits really helps spread awareness and education of what we're doing at a brand level, but through the contractor. And that's really, you know, where it should be, is the contractor education.
Is there anything else you'd like to add or share?
Well, shameless plug. So for next year, a lot of the communication will be done through the newsletter for Daikin. So I just encourage any contractors who are out there to please sign up for the Daikin newsletter. But other than that, this has been great. This is a fun experience, so something new. And I look forward to having some success this year with the memberships.
Well, Bryan, thank you so much for joining us. And as always, please go ahead and like this if you like this information so we can continue to provide it for you. Share this with your other contractors that you know. And then go ahead and follow us so that you can be apprised of all of the other upcoming episodes that we have. Thank you so much, Bryan, for joining us today.
Thank you, Ben.